We used to always hear कि हमें जिंदगी में कुछ बनना है, but now that जिंदगी में कुछ बनना है has transferred into becoming relevant and becoming famous on social media. Do things that make sense so that they stop looking at us like we are aliens. So it's important to be there on social media or post pictures that are always not glammed up. It feels amazing if I see Sonam Kapoor all decked up for Cannes. But she also posts pictures when she's waking up from sleep. So you know the difference. And you know that, okay, these people are also human beings. It's just very easy to hide behind
I agree.
handle and scribble whatever you want because you're not having to face the person in real. I've reacted to a troll or to a very nasty message in a dignified manner, and then they have replied back saying, my day is made that you've replied.
Oh God,
Sorry if I
seriously.
hurt your feelings. That's quite a constant for me. That people kind of hide me in the trailers all the time. It has happened with other shows also. I'm like, okay, I'm always like the surprise package, so I'll wait till it starts streaming.
Hi, hello everyone. You all are watching Punjab Kesari Times. I'm Namitaa Sachdeva with you, and today we have with us a woman who's not just a versatile actress or not just a powerful actress. She's an inspiration all over when it comes to her choice of subjects, or we call her style, because style के मामले में उनका जवाब नहीं है. Yes, I'm talking about an actress who has done so very well in Bengali flicks, and now she has made a niche in the Hindi film industry also through her performance and flawlessness. Yes. Swastika Mukherjee is with us right now. Swastika, welcome to Punjab Kesari Times. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. अच्छा स्वस्तिका एक बात मैं आपसे जरूर जानना चाहती हूँ. How do you get this glow every time on your face? You look like so pretty.
Maybe highlight. I think all the lights that we have kind of figured out for the last 2 years. Yeah, they're coming with all the glitters
Now you're being modest. Now you're being modest. This is natural glow.
Thank you so much.
So I must say, welcome to the world of social media. And you have done Escape Live, which is based on this, the pros and cons of social media. If you have a smartphone in today's era, and then you are a star, because stars की definition अभी बदल गई है social media के इस दौर में. What are your thoughts on that?
I think what you're saying makes absolute sense, and I was we are promoting our show, and I've been doing so many interviews for the last 2 days, and I've just been telling this that we used to always hear कि हमें जिंदगी में कुछ बनना है, but now that जिंदगी में कुछ बनना है has transferred into becoming relevant and becoming famous on social media. I mean that being famous can be can just happen virtually. I mean your fans and followings and audience is all in a virtual space. You can get richer virtually. Your happiness depends on the numbers of likes and followers that are increasing or decreasing, and we've all gotten into the habit of checking what's happening to our following, and we have discussions like what can we do, how can we make our handles more interactive so that more people get to see us and get to know us. It's happening on it's happening in a way that is relevant, which is positive. We are getting influenced or motivated by the right kind of things, and in the same way it has its destructive effect as well. So not getting consumed by what we are seeing on the internet, and not getting obsessed by it that we have forgotten to live. We don't communicate with our friends or family. We are just stuck on the phone, trying to figure out what's happening all around the world and missing out what's actually happening to our own personal lives. So maintaining balance is important, and I think it's our responsibility to make sure that the young generation is not getting swallowed, by this entire, all the time, constantly we feel that so much is happening and we are missing out. That this
we go through a restlessness in our minds actually.
We are just constantly restless, and we feel that we need to do something. We need to, just boost ourselves, and also not project our real mental state to the world. I mean, somebody can really be very depressed, but we just see happy, amazing, with full makeup and vacationing and holiday pictures constantly. So I keep thinking that if everybody around me is holidaying like 365 days in a year, when are they working? So these questions come to me at times, but I feel there are pros and cons and good and bad to everything, and social media is not an exception. But yeah, maintaining that balance is very important, and I think the younger generation is kind of missing out on that.
One thing what I realized personally is that a lot of our young generation in today's time, with your answer, I'm asking this question. They are being inspired by the celebrities. They want to follow, they want to copy them, they want to do what they be like, you know. So a lot of inspiration comes from them.
Yeah.
So how they are using their social media. What do you think for this?
See, I think it's time that people who are in the limelight, and people who are public figures, and people who have big following, and really, I mean, normal normal human beings who are following us, who are not a part of the entertainment industry, and maybe belong to uh, like hardworking middle class, but they really follow us to maintain our copy our style, or our livelihood and our lifestyle and everything. I think it just we need to be more socially responsible, and do things that make sense, so that they stop looking at us like we are alien beings.
Very nice.
So it's important that we also show them our human side. So it's important to be there on social media or post pictures that are always not glammed up. Like, we see so much of celebrity stars, photo shoots and pictures coming up where, we see these taglines written, so and so is looking like a dream.
Yes,
But it's
absolutely.
important to project to the world that I don't wake up in the morning and look like a dream. There is a team of 10 people who is helping me to look like a dream. It's not happening automatically, or that is not how I look normally, naturally. So, this bridge between what is real and what we are actually working hard, and there's a team who is designated artists in the makeup field, in the styling department, in your hair and costume, and so much goes on to making somebody look the way they are. So it feels amazing if I see Sonam Kapoor all decked up for Cannes, but then she also posts pictures when she's waking up from sleep. So you know the difference, and you know that, okay, these people are also human beings.
Absolutely.
That's how I think I can balance things out, or we can balance things out between between the truth and the projected truth, and also
Wow.
what we stand for, how much we are participating in the various social awareness programs that happens all over the world. Whether it's suicide prevention, whether it is gender equality, whether it's body shaming, whether it's positivity about so many things that are part of our daily lives. It's important we
Absolutely.
are vocal about it, and we stand and we give our opinion and have that communication with our audience and with our followers. I think it's very important to have not maybe regular interaction, because it's not possible given our schedules, but when and whenever I can, I try to have that communication and that interaction with people who follow me on social media handles, because they are looking up to you. It's
Absolutely.
not good to make them feel alienated, that they can't approach you, and they can't have a communication with you. I really don't want to use my handles just to promote my work. I mean, that any social media strategist or handler or manager can do. If I am doing something personally, I want to exchange things on a personal note with my fans and followers. not just keep it
Obviously.
very superficial.
Definitely, you said it very rightly. Ki, some people use it so professionally that they don't use to answer their fans or their followers. But social media, at one hand, it gives you fans or your followers, and on the other hand, it gives you critics also who troll you. But we have seen you handling the trolls in super amazing way. Where did that like come from? Matlab, how do you manage to do that?
Um, I think, when these things were very new to everybody. I mean, I was also, there was a time I was new to this world. Like, it was my preliminary years. I used to
Huh.
get affected with the type of negativity being thrown at us, or the
Huh.
attacks that makes no sense, because these people actually don't know me, or they don't know my lifestyle. It's very easy to comment or type something. And I genuinely feel that the same people who are writing shit on your timeline,
Hmm.
if they are meeting you in person, they will not have the
Hmm.
guts or the audacity to come and tell the things on your face. It's just
Hmm.
very easy to hide behind
I
a
agree.
handle and scribble whatever you want, because you're not having to face the person
Hmm.
in real. I used to get quite affected, and then I felt that there is more of positivity than the few negative things that keep happening. And
Hmm.
yeah, I used to react a lot. I used to reply a lot, but now I have reduced that. I kind of, and because I've also figured that a lot many times these people write something nasty to get that reply, and it has
Acha,
happened that
okay.
I have reacted to a troll, or or to a very nasty message in a dignified manner, and then they have replied back saying, my day is made that you have
Oh
replied.
God,
Sorry if I hurt
seriously.
your feelings. And that made me think that, okay, I'm just being a fool over here, because this
Hmm.
man just wanted me to respond.
Hmm. He
He's being
wanted you to
nasty.
reply.
He's being nasty not because he is thinking that he wants to be nasty. He just wants a
Hmm.
response from me, and I have
Hmm.
responded and given him what he wanted. So
This was
if
it
it's
for him.
not,
Huh?
yeah, so if it's not
Hmm.
something absolutely derogatory, on a level of, you can't say these things to a woman, I don't respond to negative comments and to trolls nowadays. I've learned the trick
Hmm.
now.
Very nice. Being quiet is the best way out, I think, to
Yeah,
handle
because
it.
I don't think we need to give them what they are craving for. Yeah.
If I come back to Escape Live, then how did Escape Live happen to you? Because we can't see much of you in the trailer except for that one shot, which is it for me. You're looking super like hot in that red dress, I believe.
So it was 2019, and
Ah,
Siddharth Kumar Tiwari, who's also the director of the show, and he's the producer also. He had
hmm,
connected with me in 2019, and I was in
hmm,
Kolkata. I was shooting for a film, and then I went to Bombay, and then we had the meetings, and I read the script, and I was very, very surprised and taken aback, because I did not imagine someone would approach me for a role which has so much of gray shades,
hmm.
because I've been wanting to do such a character for so long, and people usually say, no, the way you look and your physicalities, you look so soft, and you can't really pull off a character which is so full of, I would say, ruthlessness, or
Or
there's so much
just opposite your
of,
personality.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I was really taken aback, and I've asked Siddharth this question so many times, that what really made you, knowing how I look and thinking of me, that I'll be the right
Doing this
person
character.
to pull this
Ah,
off.
hmm,
And I think it's incredible that he thought out of the box, and he did not follow
hmm.
that cliched role of, okay, if it's a character with negative shades, this person has to look a certain way, and they have to be
Ah,
a certain way, their mannerisms and behavior has to be a certain way. So I think, yeah, it's quite a interesting, a not cliched casting, and
hmm.
I have never seen myself like this on screen, so I'm pretty excited to see what has really happened.
This is one subject. I felt that it is so relatable that every one of us, है ना, could relate to it very easily
I
because
mean,
we all are
you see
content
somebody who
creators.
is also, it's not only,
हाँ,
social media has uh, gotten into our lives, irrespective of our age, caste, creed, social status. You see, everybody is on the phone and everybody is on social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. They're doing something or the other and checking out somebody or the else. So it's not something that it's one part of our life. It is our lives now. I mean, we check social media handles once we wake up, before even we read the newspaper. It's the phone that we check before even checking messages. We first go and scroll. So yeah, I think it's a very, very relevant topic, and I'm so happy that we've made a show which everybody can relate to. I mean, everybody can relate to apps, relate to influencers, content creators. This 10 minutes fame and likes and followers and hearts and diamonds. Everybody can relate to it. So it's going to be something that is a part and a parcel of our daily lives, and we've told so many stories. Yeah, mine is quite something. So, and I'm not being able to reveal a lot. Maybe I'll be able to talk about it once the show releases. And yeah, it's been quite a challenging journey for me as well. So I've never seen myself like this on screen. So I really want to see what I have done, and the end of the day how it's looking.
Yes, actually, matlab, I could sense that you have a very mysterious kind of a character. That's why it's not revealed in the trailer. है ना?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's quite a constant for me, that people
Yeah.
kind of hide me in the trailers all the time. It has happened with other shows also. I'm like, okay, I'm always like the surprise package, so I'll wait till it starts streaming.
So, do you think in any way OTT, with the advent of OTT, matlab, it has shaped your career very well in the Hindi industry, be it by Patal Lok, we see you in that, or Black Widow, we have seen you into, and now this Escape Life?
I think it's a great time to, be an actor, or be a writer, or be a director, content creator, anybody. I mean, anybody and everybody in the entertainment industry. I think it's a great time to, be there, because so much is happening on OTT, and people can really break the barriers. They can experiment, they can explore. So many things are happening, and there is need of actors, and that's why maybe people from actors from all over the country are coming together and creating such incredible content all over the OTT platforms. I mean, in our show also we have actors who've come from Punjab.
अच्छा.
Who is there. So, you know, I worked with him in Patal Lok. I've not shared screen with him, but he's there in this show. He's there in the
हाँ.
Jaisalmer story. So I was so happy to see him. And it's not only about known faces. We are working with new actors and new talent every day.
हाँ.
And it's happening because you need so many actors now, to create stories that hail from different parts of the country, and it's a great opportunity and great scope for us who is starting their second innings, or it feels like so.
May I ask you, like, how did this transition happen from Bengali, like being a Bengali flick, and now a transition from Bengal to Kolkata, I mean to Mumbai?
I think Bomkesh happened in 2015, and then there were a lot of offers, but I didn't want to do something just for the heck of doing something in Bollywood. I wanted to do something which is relevant, which would make me satisfied and make me feel good as a performer, and something that the audience would enjoy watching, and they would remember me for my performance, not because I'm a part of a big film, or I've looked nice or good, or hot, or whatever it is. So I was always thinking that I'll wait for the right opportunity and then see how life happens and where it takes me. And then I did Dil Bechara, I did Patal Lok, and they released in 2020. And then things changed. So I'm really enjoying myself, doing this new work, different characters and roles. And so I thought that, okay, I've focused almost like 20 years in Bengal. So let me spend
Mm.
some more time here and do some more interesting work.
If I talk about like your Mumbai work, you debuted with Mumbai Cutting, right? Which was an anthology. So what do you recall the most about your first project? Because first are always special, I believe.
I actually did not know that
Huh.
it was a, part of a 10 film, like a show, or because it was directed by Rituparna Ghosh. We hardly, asked questions and get into details, and things were also very different back then. It happened like ages back. I don't even remember much, and I didn't know how it had, when it released and what had happened with it. I actually found out when I shot for when I was shooting for Bomkesh, that something called Mumbai Cutting, and that film was there. So I was not actually aware of it. But
Acha.
yeah, so for me, I think Bomkesh was the primary thing that happened in my life as far as Bollywood is concerned. So because
Okay.
I did not know Mumbai Cutting was, happened. What happened to that? I was quite oblivious to that. So for me, Bhumkesh will always remain that one point which introduced me to people in Bombay.
I think one of your very good films, Srimati, is also coming up, no?
Yes, it is.
In which you're playing a different character of a homemaker, and here you're playing a grey shade. Wow.
Yeah, so that's supposed to release in July. And yeah, it's very different. It's like as different as I don't know, maybe Pluto and Earth or something like that. I can't even say Mars and Earth, because that also
Uh,
looks like a shorter difference. I have to just mention Pluto and our planet.
and we would love to see Swastika in so much different shades also.
Thank you so much. I also want to see myself doing everything that I've not done
Hmm.
before. So I'm also looking forward to how this year turns up.
Definitely, it would be all excellent for you. At the end, would love to ask you, Swastika, since Mumbai city is a very lovable city, it's a dream city for many. But if you have to describe the city, which has different shades altogether, with lots of people coming here, what are the three words that you would say about Mumbai?
It's transparent.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it's ruthless.
Uh-huh.
It's cool.
Absolutely, it is cool. And I just say,
No,
being
I
yeah,
think the most
yeah,
important word that I would actually, that should be my number one word. It's safe.
absolutely, it is safe, especially
It's
for the
safe.
women of our country.
It's
है ना?
safe. I have never ever felt, that jittery. We as women, you'll know, that jittery moment happens for a second,
हाँ.
where you feel like there are eyes on you, or you don't feel safe. Even when I've walked back home at 3 o'clock or at 4 o'clock in the morning, I've never felt that. I mean, not at all. That's like, I think, the biggest USP Mumbai has.
Absolutely. Being into this city, I feel the same and I could relate to this. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Rastika, for this one.
Thank you.